It's sort of strange for me, especially lately, that, it used to be in the past if Microsoft screwed up a bit, like they've screwed up with some of the Halo things, then Sony would be right there to kind of put the knife to the back. And now it seems like, Microsoft screws up and then Sony screws up on their own, and I'll never understand that, right? Like, Sony could totally recapture what they've had going for themselves since the PS4 days, and they just refuse to do that. They drop the ball themselves. They screw over their own gamers. I don't really understand the thought process behind this. And, at the end of the day, I feel like they're going to end up kind of this is going to be a bit of a wash. And what I mean by that is I think that, gaming fans on both sides are just going to pretty much kind of stick with what they have. Reason being is that, at the end of the day, gamers really just like these consoles that they prefer for a particular reason. And so that's why they get them in the first place. So it's not going to be really enough to swing them either way. And so, I do feel like this is something that us as gamers have, to kind of look forward to. I guess that there's going to be some of these weird situations like this. And, listen, I think that, Sony could definitely do better with this. And the reason why I think they could do better is because they've done better in the past. And I just feel like they've really kind of dropped the ball with this. And I hope that, they do better. And in general, I think that Sony is, they knock things out of the park for the most part, and the fact that they do that is amazing. But still, you have stuff like this. So one of the things that I kind of wanted to talk about, I'm going to get into this real quick. Please, if you're watching the video, leave a like on the video. I'm looking to get 100 likes on each video. It helps the videos to be seen, and it helps the channel to grow. So that's one to grow on, So yeah, anyway, it's going to be super interesting to see how this all works out. But again, having, Sony do this is kind of wrong. So The Last of Us Part 1, Firefly Edition is turning up damage to some customers, and Sony is not replacing damaged items. The Last of Us Part 1's Firefly Edition is reportedly turning up damage to customers, and Sony is declining to provide replacements. Priced at $100 and sold exclusively in the US via PlayStation Direct, the first wave of pre-orders for the remake's most expensive edition were snapped up in under an hour following the game's announcement in June. With that being said, at the game's launch, the special version is being delivered. However, multiple players are reporting that it's arriving damaged thanks to an alleged lack of protection in transit. Now, the Firefly Edition includes various in-game bonuses, a limited edition steelbook case, and The Last of Us American Dreams comic number 1 through 4 with new cover art. The game and extras are contained in a cardboard case, and it seems that they are being shipped without any bubble wrap or protection, making them susceptible to damage, as is being reported by a large number of people on Twitter and other outlets. Received Last of Us Part 1 Firefly Edition, said one person, but I'm extremely disappointed with the poor packaging used by PlayStation, resulting in damage. Come on, PlayStation, you need to do better. There was zero packing material. People paid collector level pricing for this. Now, everybody, keep in mind, yes, it's $100 for this edition. If you would be able to get it off of if you would have been able to get it off of PlayStation themselves. But the fact of the matter is this: PlayStation, a lot of people bought multiple copies of this and were selling them on eBay for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So think about that. Honestly, it's kind of crazy to think that this company was out there doing that. And gamers are not a fickle group, or they kind of are in certain ways. Obviously, paying for something like this is going to not go over well, and it's going to help people to lose trust in the company in general. So yeah, I hope that that's something that kind of changes before too long. But yeah, this is crazy to think that this is actually happening. Somebody else chimed in, very similar for mine on the flap and the envelope literally could not even reach the other side, so they stuck it directly on the box top itself. Tons of nasty residue from that, even ignoring all the actual damage. Otherwise, very poor experience from PlayStation Direct. And then even more, this is how my Firefly Edition of The Last of Us Part 1 was delivered. Not impressed. Who do I need to contact to get the box replaced? I'm opening it regardless because I should be able to play a game on release. There's multiple issues like this being reported. According to other people, when they approached PlayStation Direct customer support, they were offered no option for replacement. Somebody said, I've been offered a 20% voucher on a future game order. It would appear that there is no surplus in stock to fulfill replacement orders, and Sony has yet to comment publicly on the issue. To coincide with the game's release, the Firefly Edition was restocked in the US at 12 Eastern, but again, it sold out quickly and is now up for eBay at 6 times the original price, so 600 bones. Obviously, Naughty Dog has claimed, a lot of things and kind of no damage in this or what have you, but yeah, very interesting to say the least, and I, for one, think that it's kind of nonsense that this is still an issue and that something like this would happen. So I hope that, that this is, again, something that Sony rectifies and gets out there, because it's like they have all of this stuff going for them, right? Like, they've managed to get this hype for this game that is a freaking re-release of a remake, and, honestly, it doesn't look that much better to warrant it, and it's just still the same pretty much gameplay style. It doesn't, update the gameplay, which is very much stuck in sort of a pre PS4 even style. So yeah, for me personally, I think it's strange that this has happened, and I hope that they actually go out there and make something happen. Get something going. Make it right with your fans. To me, it just doesn't make sense not to do that. So, I do hope that they fix it before too long. With that being said, I really hope that you enjoy my video. Where do you stand on this issue? Do you think that they should, fix it? Do you think that they should just, hey, them's the breaks? Where do you stand? It's very important to kind of, I think, let people understand that, hey, if we do you wrong, we're going to fix it, and, nothing is going to kind of change that. So I think that is something that we're going to start to see before too long as well. And, I do hope that, we see some changes come soon, man. This is unacceptable, Sony. Please do your best to go out there and make it right with fans who spent their hard-earned money on this. I mean, $100 in this day and age, or maybe even more if they got it from, somebody else, is no easy thing to get by. No matter how much money you make per hour, that's, a day's wage or a couple days wage depending on who you are. And, for these things to be completely busted like that is just really unacceptable. A really poor way to send, your fans their games, and I hope that you make it right before too long. So, again, like, for me personally, it's interesting because I collect, some people might know this, I collect, I'm a big, like, 80s toy aficionado, so I collect, lots of stuff from the 80s, new, and everything comes back to be popular again, right? He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, everything has a modern equivalent, and so I order a lot of stuff that comes out, and to be honest with you, it's just so funny to me because, some companies like Walmart don't send some of their stuff, these things, in proper packaging either, and you have to send it back, but they replace it, so it's really bad look on Sony to do this to fans and kind of screw everybody over, and I hope they make it right before too long because it's kind of unacceptable. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Please like the video. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. Crap Gamer out.